What is up, everybody? It's Bloodstalker 101 back with another ARK video. That's right, Season 1, Episode 4. Now, I originally recorded an episode yesterday. I know the consistency of these episodes isn't really happening too well, but you gotta understand, number one, excuse me, I've got a full-time job, got a kids, got a life and everything, so I'm trying to get these out as easy as possible, as quick as possible. But the episode I recorded yesterday, I ended up scrapping just for the simple fact that things didn't go as planned. It didn't look good. It was too much of a hassle with what I was doing. So there are quite a bit of surprises in store for you today. I have been up to Metal Mountain, have gotten some stuff. Have a seat. Let's talk. Let's just kind of reminisce here. So as you can tell, there's a big hole in my wall that was purposely done. I'm going to end up putting a door there. I just keeping it open just because I've been running in and out of there so much. So here's what we've got going on. We've got the base. If you notice, we've got stone floors. That's right, slowly upgrading to stone. Building in stone's a little bit easier. You don't have to have as much fiber. That way you're only gathering trees and stone. You can get some thatch off the trees. You get the stone out of the rocks. Pretty simple. So what we're going to be doing is slowly over time upgrading that. Now I've also got a lot of other things that are happening here. Let me turn up the gamma a little bit. You can see a little bit better. I've been on playing, gathering a lot of resources here, so it's kind of turned to nighttime. Let's apply that, exit out. Alright, a little bit better. So with that said, let's do some looking around here. So if you notice, got the storage bins as usual. Got a raptor. Got a level. Rain's going up in the world. And what I've been doing is kind of pumping weight a little bit. I want to get her weight to probably about 200. That's a good carry weight. Now if you notice, whoa, look, what's this? We got a Pteranodon. Our Pteranodon, when I tamed it, was level 1. So don't even ask. I wanted to get a higher level one, but we've got a flyer now. We're going to take him out here in a second and play around with him. Let's go ahead and get him up there too. His weight's pretty. It sucks. Let's just not lie. Movement speed's pretty good. Melee damage is alright. Let's get some hit points into this thing, just so it can take some stuff. Now if you notice, what's this? We've got a lot of stuff around here. Got the dodos over here. Oop. And now this right here is now gold. I know it's sad to say, but let's just kind of get distracted here. If you notice, I got more walls up, and look at this. We go out into the water. I haven't gone too far, but at least I did block off the water part. We've got one little side exit over here. See that turtle off in the distance kind of caught my eye. So we got our trike. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. More poop. See, I'm telling you. It's the gold. Oh, I did not want to fly on him. Come on, I just wanted to pick up the poop. You gonna give it to me here? There we go. Now the reason I need the poop is because we got a compost bin right here. This makes fertilizer, which I've already gotten some out of there. So we're cooking up some fertilizer. Now what fertilizer we need for is gardening. Yes, you have a garden in the game. If you notice right here, I'll go ahead and slap this stuff in here. We've got some rock carrot growing. Now rock carrot is just carrot. I don't know why they call it rock carrot. Don't understand it. Don't look to the right. We'll get back to that in a second. But that's the whole purpose. We need rock carrot to make dodo kibble in order to get kibbled and tamed and higher level pteranodons faster. Now if you see this little creation, this is what I was talking about, those plant species X seeds. These are going to be our defense. So let's get out of there. We're just kind of keeping some fertilizer in them. Got two of them, one right here and one over there. Now I've never used these in the game, not gonna lie. But when you grow things, whether it be the species X or the crops, you gotta have them one irrigated. If you notice, and I'm pretty proud of myself on this irrigation. And you also have to have them fertilized. Now this is just in the seedling form, so hopefully by the time we do the next video, it'll be up and running. We can just play around with it a little bit. Now you talk about irrigation here. Look at this. So here's my intake pipe. You have to have an intake pipe in the water. it goes into another little drinking water. And I can actually drink from this, and I can actually access the inventory of it. And let's see, oh, water skins are empty. Just dump those over there. Oh, come on, just dump those over there. And look at that, full. Oh, quit playing back and forth. Once I put them down here, and I do this, it should be like the computer. Bear with me a moment here, folks. Alright, so just click it back over there. Then when I get it, let's go click it right back in spot. So that's beautiful. So anyway, pipe comes up here, runs up. It's showing water. Runs up to here, goes up into the house. Oh, and we just fell. Goes into the house. And it's getting darker as we speak. Let's just go ahead and get them all the way up. Like I said, this is pretty neat. I got indoor plumbing. And you see it runs along the wall. It comes into I guess you'd call it a plus shape. So I've got one spigot out here. I can put a water spigot if I want. So it goes out the front to that other one. It goes straight across and then back out again. They're saying irrigated, so I don't know what that's about. They're supposed to be blue. I don't know why it's going like that. So anyway, we've got water, we've got plants. I'm going to build a bigger garden area so I can grow all the vegetables, because to make kibble you need the vegetables, you need other stuff too to make other medical stuff. But right now I just wanted to get some rock carrots going here. I'll tear this crop plot down later. And then we'll go get us another pteranodon. And here I am picking up shit again. Pardon me. This is just ridiculous. But we got Fred a little mate. So Fred's got a little girlfriend. And because of that, we're able to get the eggs. Now, storing the eggs, we got a preserving bin. You just slap some spark powder in there and slap your stuff in there and it preserves it. Now, if you notice, we've already got some dodo eggs here. We've also got a trike egg, and for the love of me, I don't know how that happened. As you can see, our wonderful no-name trike, because no one's left any comments yet, so I'm going to end up naming her. But matter of fact, we're just going to name her now, and we're going to call her Tammy the trike. If you can find it a better name, by all means, put it in the comments. Anyway, Tammy just laid an egg on her own, which I thought it takes to have a male, unless you're just kind of weird like that, huh, honey? Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Alright, enough of that. We got one more thing to show up. We're going to take that pteranodon out. So I got the composting bin we talked about, and look, this is how I do it. I don't like the ladder system in ARK. The ladder system sucks. It's annoying as all get out. Anyway. So I make stairs by using ramps and floors. So if you notice, we got stairs up here. Now there's a reason for this, because we're going to be doing some expanding. We need a bigger base, and we're going to need the space for it. So you can tell I've already got some foundations down I started working on. I got tired of gathering. Now all this right here are foundations. This is actually a ceiling tile. See, stone ceiling, stone foundation. And then I had to put walls up to block it off. These are actually hollow under here. And I had to do that because the foundation is too high up. Wouldn't let me set it. So, with that all said, got the base done. We're going to be doing some more work on that later. I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to put you guys through that. We got some defense up. And I'm thinking about putting these every so often along the front of it up here. I don't know yet. Depends. We're going to stick with these two for right now. And what these will do is I'll put them on auto, and any dinos that come near the base, dillos or whatever, it'll start attacking. Now they can be torn up and be destroyed, but you know, I got plenty of seeds for that. Alright, let's get in here and shut the door. I said and shut the door. Okay. Now you're saying you want to make dodo kibble, but you already got a pteranodon. I've got a level 6 pteranodon now, and I want to get a higher level, and I want to find a really high level one and tame it up pretty quick. Now this part's fun. Takes a little bit getting used to flying in here. Now, it seems slow, but you put it on the turbo mode. Look at that. And this is my favorite part of it. Where's that? See a dodo? There's a dodo. Watch this. Oh, no, that's not. There's just no dodos about. Nothing really. Look at that. That's their spin attack, and man, that does some damage. Of course, when you're only... oh, crap. Takes a lot of stamina up. I hate that. It takes a lot of stamina away, so you gotta be careful. Who's attacking me now? Another one? That was weird how it just sprung out towards me. Oh, I ran her out of stamina. This is one thing that gets on my nerves. No, she's not dead, folks. She's just tired. So when they run out of stamina, it puts their torpor up really high. And Wedge, I know I'm gathering, just get over it. I need stem berries, so don't tell me the cutting stuff. Alright, so let's see, stem berries. This is what happens if you knock something out. You want to give them some stem berries. Look how that torpor starts going down real quick. Look how fast it goes down. Which we should be good. I'll grab a couple more if I can. Element stone. 2 stem berries. There's another Dilla over here. You know what? What trilobite? Come here. Come here. These give you a good source of chitin, silica pearls, and oil all mixed in one. Oh, and this guy's still sleeping. Yeah, this is why I want a higher level one. I'm not even gonna lie. They are fun to fly on. Honestly, next to a Pteranodon are good fighters. When you get them leveled up, you basically pump in the melee damage, keep their stamina up, bump their health up, and bump their movement speed up. Because these things will move pretty quick. I mean, you can tell just by when I just did a little bit how fast she went. Get some more taming music when I go to when she finally decides to wake up. There we go. My God, that's just horrible. So anyway, I figured what we do is I'm not going to attack anything else. We're going to kind of fly around here and check things out. Now, where I'm at on the map. Why are you landing? Are you out of stamina for real? This is not a good place to land. What is wrong? We gotta get out of here. I swear. We never had one that's just horribly slow. We're doing that. We're over on the, notice we're on the east coast right there. Now where we're at, gotta watch the stamina better. You got the swamp right here. Now the swamp is a nasty place to be. It's really cool and beautiful graphics and everything, but it's still nasty. You see the snakes down there. You got Titanoboas, which one hit to you will knock you out and you'll die. You've also got scorpions apparently are down here now. You got the cool things. Those are the bullzabubs, the frogs. Those things are fun to play on. And we're going to try getting one of those soon too. Let's go ahead and land. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But the frogs basically help you gather resources. They help you get cementing paste instead of you having to make it out of chitin and stone. They just kill bugs, and when they eat the bugs, they get chitin and they get cementing paste together. Now, if you see that green thing off in the distance, those are drops. These are called airdrops, and this is where you can get some okay stuff depending on the color of it. I don't know what colors do what, but I do know that the white ones are like the lowest level ones. Make sure there's nothing aggressive down here. This is a good way to get blueprints, get some good gear. See what we got in this one. We got a whole set of hide. That's all primitive. Come on, just take it all. Thank you. So we got our backup set of hide armor, which is not a bad thing. But part of the reason I wanted to get a flyer was to get airdrops. Airdrops help you out a lot. I mean, if you get the good ones, because easily that could have been a set of higher level primitive. Instead of primitive, it could have been like ramshackle apprentice or whatnot. Now that's the thing about this game is, you have your versions of armor, kind of like your plus one, plus two, or whatever. You've got ramshackle, you got apprentice, you got journeyman, and honestly, when you get those types of armors or those kind of blueprints to make that stuff, it's really good stuff. I mean, it does high damage. There's a snake over there. It does high damage. The weapons do more damage. The armor has more hit points to it, and better insulation for when cold. So that's kind of the whole point of what I want to do. Now, what's also neat about having a bird is you can get around a lot more of the map and you can see what's going on. Which I'm not going to go too far. This thing does not have a lot of stamina, but we'll be venturing out more. And we've got a brontosaurus here. What level are you, buddy? Let's see here. Ooh, level 32. Yeah, that's a herbivore, so you got to feed it berries to tame it, and that would take forever. Plus, I'm not high enough level to build this saddle for it either. But you can get a platform saddle for it, and you know what? Let's see, because I'm level 57 now. I think what we're going to do next episode is build a raft and build on the raft, because you can actually build rafts and build bases on the raft. I kind of want to get a dive platform raft kind of thing going. Let's see. Come on, Bronto. We're going to see if we can get one, because getting a Bronto would be kind of nice. You talk about a berry collector right there. The platform, we're not high enough level yet. So we'll have to get that later. Alright, back to what I was doing. Not going to be doing a lot in this episode, just kind of touring you around, showing you the base and everything that's been done. I'm starting to just kind of give you an update on the channel. I know the graphics, I know the quality, the video quality and the audio quality have been really horrible lately. And the last video, I hope some of that got fixed. I worked a little bit, recorded a little bit differently. So hopefully that'll get better. I've also got, I know that the biggest problem with the audio was the desyncing of things. It was like it would not match with what we're watching on the screen, and that's because of my processor core of my computer. I run a pretty crappy computer, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a desktop trying to be built into a gamer. So in the meantime, I'm just trying to make do with what I got. There's a lot of things that we're going to be doing too, but eventually we're going to be getting to computer games and doing a lot of recording on that. That's really what I want to do the most. Not that I don't like console, but eventually once I'm going to get my new CPU and I'm going to put a quad core in this, 3.9 gigahertz, and I should be able to stream to my computer and screen capture my computer versus using my Elgato video capture recorder, because the Elgato recorder I got is not meant for what I'm using it for. It's more like, converting old VHS and converting RCA type stuff over instead of HDMI. So that's the one reason why you get a little bit of the graphics loss. It still looks okay, but I want it to be better. I want the audio to be better. I need to get a better mic, a more professional one instead of using my headset mic. So there's a lot of things we want to do. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys subscribing and bearing with me on this and dealing with it. The channel's gonna be evolving over the next course of several months. I mean, this is, I just wanted to get videos out there, like I said in the beginning, and get going on this. So you're gonna start seeing things change. You're going to start seeing more content. You're going to start seeing different types of content, and eventually you're going to start seeing the computer stuff, which is what ultimately this is going to be about. If you're liking the Xbox console stuff, I'm going to continue doing it because I enjoy playing ARK. It's a fun game. I love playing it on either Xbox or computer. But if you want to see the servers and playing with other people in the game, it's going to be on the PC. As much as I love ARK, it's not going to happen on here. It's just not this game. It's just there's got to be a lot of things that change in order for that to happen. So, like I've always kind of said that in the past. Just this game Xbox. It's cool that they got it on there, but it's not there yet. So, and to give an update on the PC version, which is I guess it's kind of coming in time. The server we play on, me, G.I. Chuck, Mad Jester, and Wedge, who's finally got ARK, so he should be joining us next week. The server we play on, and I don't know if Wedge he'll probably hear that from the video instead of me first. I don't know if I'll get a chance to talk to him before he watches, but they're wiping our server. It was decided by the core main players on the server. They're getting bored, and so they wanted to go ahead and wipe it. We're taking the dragon mod out, which I understand it. Once you get a dragon in on that server, it's pretty much that's the only thing you use. You don't really mess with the other dinos. It gets boring pretty quick. I'm kind of upset because I built my base pretty much by myself. Where that rock is right there, my base goes all the way past this up to this rock, and then equally on the other side, and goes halfway out, probably to about right there in the water. It's a huge base. It's about 12 walls tall all the way around, and I would say it's probably about 120 foundations on the bottom. So it's like a 60 by 60 foundation or whatnot base. So I put a lot of time into it. However, this time around, we've got Chuck, Mad Jester's going to be playing, and Wedge going to be playing, so there'll be 4 of us actually building on the base and making it bigger, so it'll be fun. But with that being said, folks, I hope you enjoyed the episode. This is the short. They're going to get a little bit shorter. I'm not going to keep burying y'all to 30-minute crap. So, this is kind of more of an update of what's been going on, what we're going to be doing with this base, and what we're going to do with the channel too. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. If you first time watching, you haven't subscribed, give me a subscription if you don't mind. Leave some comments, folks. If you're watching these and you're like, hey, I don't understand this. Why are you doing this? I'm all for criticism, believe me. That's the whole purpose of this. So if there's anything you guys see wrong, other than the audio and the video out of sync, which I've tried, like I said, I figured that part out. It just took a little time. But, if there's something if you got a question about or something you want to suggest, by all means, if there's a game you want to see on here, let me know. The sad part is I've got Grand Theft Auto 5. I've yet to get into it for the simple fact of time. So, but eventually I'm going to start getting into some GTA 5 episodes and kind of get going with that too. It's going to be some either online play or the actual gameplay itself. And of course, you got the Xbox Game of the Month, the Games of Gold. If you like that series, let me know. I'm going to start doing a little bit more critiquing of them other than playing them. I don't know how I'm going to kind of film that, but change it up a little bit. But, other than that, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later.